He knows that he can't really be in all places at once. Protoss forces are often more mobile, especially with the addition of that pylon there. So surely he's spotted it now, and that pylon will allow him to warp in units at that point and assault that base. So I quite like that move. I think that command center will be in a lot of trouble later on in the game. And really big blob of marauders. Good thing they can move quite fast with stim, because they're going to need to stop that, to avoid that that storm barrage. Probe heading around the Terran territory at the moment, putting random pylons anywhere it can. Quite a good move, really. Just keeping the opportunities there. I think that this Protoss player might be able to warp in Dark Templars if it wanted to. Warping in Zealots and High Templars. I'm not sure if that. Well, surely that SCV must have spotted that. But Mio is bringing his troops over. First of all, to take out that pylon by the looks here, but he's going to need to get rid of those troops as well, because soon they're going to cause a lot of damage. Oh, moving in, and Planetary Fortress to the rescue. Hopefully those SCVs are able to survive the storms if they go off at this point, but this is why you build planetary fortresses, folks. Oh, that storm wasn't very accurate there. But this is why you build planetary fortresses. Stops a meager unit attack like that. Without too much hassle, and then you can go straight back to mining again. So definitely would not have happened that way had there just been an orbital command. Anyway, looks like we're gearing up for a big fight. Protoss forces are split. Mio really needs to strike now, and he's going for it. He's on two different sides. Storm's going off, and catching a lot of units out. Again, another storm. Really rapidly depleting Terran units at this point, but he's managing to move the bulk of his troops around, getting the healing up and going. I'm not too sure what things are looking at in terms of supply. We're still on 175 for Terran. He's done very well to replenish the supply of marauders and so forth. There's plenty of barracks running, and hopefully upgrades coming along. Only armor upgrades so far, and about 5 ghosts just heading out now. That's probably where the resources are being spent. You can see he's very low on gas at this point, needing to actually get that second refinery up. And again, the Planetary Fortress holding off a huge waves of Zealots. All you need is repair in that situation, and you're done. Maybe even thinking of lifting it off. I'm not even sure if you can lift off, to be honest. But big fight going down. A lot of Archons. He's going to need to focus those. And I'm not too sure what things are at in terms of storm energy. He must not have that much storm left, given the fact that the High Templars have been morphed into Archons. But man, big fight going the way of the Terrans at this point. And that's not the Protoss player leaving the game, it's the Observer leaving the game. But bam! Really got to give the clear advantage to our Terran friend at this point. In the meantime, Protoss has actually expanded twice. But this is clear military domination, as you can see here. He's actually loading up a whole bunch of dropships with marauders. This is a great way to punish your opponent if you win a fight. Mobile bio sort of assaults like this, really very effective. Just fly across the map and just ditch your troops on an expansion, kill it, and you can maintain your economic lead. Very cool stuff, and straight back up in terms of supply, doing very well. Just has to watch out for more storms, and if we check out this middle location, going for the high yield mineral field, looking very much like Tiberium, I must say, if you guys have played Command & Conquer. And another fight going off here. Opportune place for a storm there, but he's been luckily EMP'd, so this Terran force is going to go straight in here, and really going to be, another miss from that storm. Can't really afford that. And Ghost right in the thick of it as well. Looks to be lights out for Protoss here. I don't really know what he's going to do. He's going to take a lot of damage at this point. Terran forces right where he doesn't want them. But from out of nowhere, more Protoss reinforcements coming in, boxing in the Terran units. And Terrans must really be low on heal energy. Oh, a big storm going off! Right on top of a whole lot of marauders. And at this point, Archon in there to mop everything up. Man. That was a wasted opportunity. I felt like the Terran player could have done a lot more damage, and a drop coming in at the 12 o'clock location. I'm not too sure if he has enough troops to take this out, though, to be able to do some hefty damage. But with Warpin, that's really what's holding the Protoss player in this game, is the fact that he can just bring in reinforcement troops straight to their proper locations. Marauders now going for the cannons, but that's just a distraction. Once the reinforcements arrive, he's going to have to back off here. And unfortunately for him, not that many probe kills. If only he had an area effect attack of his own, like tanks I'm not too sure what else he could have used, really. Helions maybe, but just didn't get enough economy damage off there to maintain his lead. And now I feel like things are even again. But it looks like we've got another attack coming in over at the 9 o'clock location, trying to pick up troops and going. But at the 9 o'clock, it's just Marauders, no medivac support, and oh, Colossus coming in doing heavy damage, ushering those Marauders back again. And we're going to have to wait for reinforcements. So this game turning into a real slugfest, I must say. A real slugfest indeed. It's going to take us quite a while to get through this now, because both players looking to be fairly healthy in terms of economics. Speaking of which, a huge array of mules being called down at that midpoint. This Protoss player is going to fall in time behind in terms of resources if he doesn't take that out, but looks like that's exactly what he wants to do right now. Bearing down on these Marauders and pummeling them with combined attacks from Zealots and Colossus. We're going to need a bit more than that to stop it. I would like to see some ghosts in here, but huge force of Marauder reinforcements showing up, stemming up and really crushing those Zealots. It looks like he's protected his home base. He's still got plenty of expansions up and running. I'd like to see more upgrades from him, though, to be honest. If you're going to be hitting the late game, if you've got a lot of minerals to spare, you may as well add upgrades. He's at 200 supply with 4,000 minerals in the bank, so yeah, really wanting to get stuff like that going. And I just saw some feedback going off on those medivacs. Great way of actually hurting the Terran player. If you can get rid of those medivacs in the long run, those Marauders are going to be much less useful. Picking up now for a drop, though, lots of troops being shuttled away. It's about 5 medivac loads. I'm not really sure this is wise, though, because he's coming under assault. He needs that healing. Although, how much healing exactly will be done is really not really very apparent, given the fact that he got feedback. But big fight going off in the middle. This gives the Terran player an opportunity to take out some expansions, but he's going to lose this critical point here. This critical expansion, which was making him the most money. Surely he could have just fought this off and then attacked the 12 o'clock. Not really liking the tactics here, and somehow managed to fighting off anyway. Holding my breath. Obviously, this guy's the guy that knows how to play TVP. I'm just a noob. Well played here. Really got to give the advantage again to our friend Terran. MioWeRRa. Taking out his opponent's force. There's storms going off too. Needs to put those SCVs back on minerals seriously. Don't really know what's going on here. Must have been an oversight. Just really wanting to get that expansion taken out. Did very well to do that. His force is going to be laid low by the looks. Colossus and Storm combination really doing a ton of damage. You really got to watch out for that. I think Ghosts, definitely in order. He's running low on minerals, though. I mean, not minerals. He's got plenty of minerals. 5,000 minerals in the bank. It's gas that he needs more of. Very, very desperate for gas at this point. I'm not really sure where he's going to get it from. He's got a lot of gases mining. Maybe not optimally. Definitely needs to put up a couple of refineries there ASAP. I'm not too sure why he's not doing more to compensate for this bad position, but another attack coming in on the high yield minerals. Hopefully taking out the very, very nice snipe of those high Templars. This is going to give him the time he needs to get some more expansion, more mining done. But really, when you're on 5,000 minerals, you shouldn't just be, going pure mineral harvest. You need to be getting every possible SCV on gas. I guess he's just been too preoccupied with the fights to do anything about it. And I've got to say, just holding very on with the fights. I think our Terran friend here is now out-ticked. We can officially say it. There's no Ravens to be seen. There's no, I don't know, battle crew. I'm not really sure if battle crews would be cost efficient at this point, but I think Ravens would even it up a little bit at least. You can make a lot of progress if you use those Seeker missiles, and turrets could be very useful for harassing that expansion over the ridge there. So yeah, wouldn't go amiss. But I guess, I mean, if you had gas for Ravens, you'd probably be spending that on Ghosts anyway. So forget Ravens. Just need to build as many Ghosts as you can. And man, this gas situation is really getting to me. I keep saying it, guys. I'm sure you're sick of me talking about gas at this moment. But he just needs to look around the map, find empty refinery points, and go for it. Storm's crushing the Terran army once again. Where are the medivacs? Cannot see them. He's built, I guess he's used the Star Force to build Vikings in the meantime. Very effective against Colossus, as we've seen. But unfortunately, Medivac's been taken out mainly by